Yes, sir. Now, today, we're going to be talking about NFL player Aaron Hernandez. Now, we going back in time a little bit because this happened from a span of 2012 to about 2017, right? 2017 was when Aaron Hernandez was pronounced deceased. So we gonna dive in and we gonna explore, man, the numerology in his situation, right? So without further ado, man, come on. So first and foremost, Aaron Hernandez was born November 6, 1989. Now, he was also on trial not only for the murder of Odin Lloyd, who was a semi-pro football player who was found in an industrial park near Aaron Hernandez's home. Now, not only was he on trial, right, found guilty for this murder, there was also a double murder that he was associated with a year prior to this one, but he was later found not guilty. So since he was found not guilty, we gonna leave that one alone. You see what I'm saying? We gonna talk about what he was found guilty for, and we gonna run the numbers on that. You see what I'm saying? So if we take the numbers, if we take the span of Aaron Hernandez's life at the time that Odin Lloyd was found dead, Aaron Hernandez was 23 years and 223 days old. Now we are already familiar with the number 223, man, skull and bones. Even the phrase skull and crossbones equals 223 in the ordinal cipher. So with that being said, let's get into it. Now, Aaron Hernandez himself in his prison cell on April 19th, 2017, he was found with a bed sheet hanging around his neck, right? On April 19th, 2017. So he was found dead on the 23rd week and the 4th day of his age. Just like his name, Aaron Hernandez equals 234 in the reverse cipher. Also, Mark of the Beast equals 234 as well. Now, Mark of the Beast has an interesting synchronicity in the situation because not only did he die on the 23rd week and the 4th day of his age, Mark of the Beast also equals 81, just like the number that he wore. Also, the word ritual equals 81 as well. Also, think about Kobe Bean Bryant, which equals 81. His highest scoring game of his career was 81 points, right? In his 666th NBA game, right? So this number 81 is symbolic, right? It's symbolic. But come on, man, because we also have the word ritual, when ritual equals 81. So let's take ritual now, because it's very interesting that Aaron Hernandez ended up passing away at the age of 27 when ritual equals 27. And you know, they talk about, you know, the 27 club being, you know, just musicians. But, you know, we do understand that not only does the 27 phenomenon happen to celebrities, it happens to everybody, right? Around the age of 27, 28 is around the same time that it takes Saturn to return to the same spot that it was in when you was born. Saturn, the planet of time and karma, right? So it's very interesting that Aaron Hernandez was pronounced dead at the age of 27. Not only that though, he killed Odin Lloyd when Odin Lloyd was 27 years old. So they was both 27 years old at the time of their demises, right? When the word ritual equals 27 in the full reduction cipher. But come on. Nah, this is interesting right here. This is interesting right here because the next day, Aaron Hernandez's death was officially ruled a suicide, April 20th, 420, when the word suicide equals 420 in the Sumerian cipher. This suicide, right, which took place a day before that, Aaron Hernandez was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead at 4:07 a.m. when the word suicide equals 47 in the reverse reduction cipher. So by that word suicide, man, is exactly how it went. How they're saying that it went, right? Right by the numbers, man. But come on. Because also with the 47, Odin Lloyd, right? The person that Aaron Hernandez was found guilty for killing. Odin Lloyd was born November 14th, which left 47 days remaining in the year. Even taking his first and last name, just how we took Aaron Hernandez's first and last name prior. If we take Odin Lloyd, we also get 47 in the purest cipher. So also about that number 47, man, if you watch the movie Him, which is all about the NFL, they put these same numbers in this movie, right? Does Cameron Cade want this? Isaiah White says. Cameron Cade said, yeah, I want this. So Isaiah White say, show me. Show me that you want this. Show me that you're willing to sacrifice everything. So guess what happened after that? After he say, show me. After he say, show me, number 47 come running his way. Another sacrificial lamb, right? Jesus Christ equals 74 in the reflection. Jesus equals 74. Christian equals 47. So that's why he was the sacrificial lamb. And Cameron Cade broke his neck. He ended up being paralyzed. And then they did a ritual around him. And chanted around him to finish off the ritual. And they show you these things, the same numbers, and they showing you who's operating this in the NFL. So what you think gonna happen to your 47 president? But come on. Right? Taking Odin Lloyd in the ordinal, which is simple gematria, right? Odin Lloyd, right? Equals 110. Also notice that his first name, Odin, equals 42. Right? But Odin Lloyd altogether equals 110, as Odin Lloyd was born on 110 date numerology, November 14th in the year 85. Now, the span of Odin Lloyd's life, right, at the time of his passing, right, he was pronounced dead when he was 10,077 days old. Now we know in numerology rules, the zeros have no value. So we have 177, just like the phrase, the Jesuit order. Now, this is going to make sense in just a split second, right? Because if we take the days that Aaron Hernandez passed away 201 days before his next birthday, when the Jesuit order equals 201 in reverse. So just by the same phrases, we get the same numbers. So now let's talk about another scene in the Him movie, right? So Cameron Cade's in the sauna, right? He in the sauna. And the degrees, look at what it go to. 201. So they putting a stamp over everything. They putting a stamp on, they showing you. And then they showing you with these rituals. If you just run the numbers, they showing you who's behind it. And they doing the same thing in the movie. This is how they put it in plain sight. This is how they put it in plain sight.
But come on, man.
Now, not only does the Jesuit order equal 201, the correctional facility that Aaron Hernandez was found dead at, Souza Baranowski Correctional Center, taking that whole thing, it equals 201. Just like how he was found dead in his cell 201 days before his birthday. Now, Order of Illuminati also equals 201. Now, this is interesting because they say TMZ and Vlad TV report that Aaron Hernandez wrote the word Illuminati on his prison wall using his own blood before he passed away. Yeah, they said he drew the word Illuminati in his blood. He drew a unfinished pyramid with the all-seeing eye. And it was also the Bible scripture, John 3:16, right? So he left behind, whether that was him or whether it was the cleanup crew that left, you know how they leave messages behind, leave a trace behind. They letting you know who was behind it. They letting you know whoever did it, whoever blood that was, whether that was Aaron Hernandez blood or whether that was some red paint. Regardless of the fact, they letting you know they leaving behind clues, man. Right? But come on. Now, we know that in this devilish game, when there's sacrifice, when there's loss, there's also a gain, right? So it's very interesting that the same year that Aaron Hernandez died, the team that he was playing for, the New England Patriots, happened to win the Super Bowl that same year. They actually won, right? Aaron Hernandez's death was on the 74th day of the New England Patriots winning the Super Bowl, man. The 74th day. His death was on the 74th day of the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. Just like the word killing equals 74 in simple gematria. Come on. Because also, Odin Lloyd's death was on the 7th month and the 4th day of his age, just like killing and just like Lucifer. Now, why did I add Lucifer in this slide? Well, because Odin Lloyd's death was also on the 216th day of his age, just like how the number 216 is a product of 6 times 6 times 6. And just to add to that, right? Just to add one more thing to that, right? He passed away 21 weeks and 3 days before his next birthday, just like death equals 213 in satanic. So I believe wholeheartedly 100% that this was a satanic ritual. This was a satanic ritual performed. I'm not sure if Aaron Hernandez was put under MK Ultra to kill Odin Lloyd. No, I don't think Aaron Hernandez killed himself. No, I don't. That was just them finishing off the ritual, right? Finishing off the job. And the Illuminati in the blood on the wall was the message, the clue to let you know the job is done. The ritual is complete. Yes, we did it. Right? But that's all we have for this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Appreciate y'all for all the love. Appreciate y'all for all the support. And I'm out.